pouring noises. Christian, what happened to the chocolate milk? Why is it already in the cup?
So there was a hole in the side of the chocolate milk I bought, but it wasn't a problem. Didn't leak or anything because the pressure, because physics. Mm-hmm. So as soon as you uncapped it, just starts pouring on the table. And I thought you just made a mess.
No.
You're
Me too. I thought
silly. Yeah.
I was like, what the
I'm
fuck?
like, ah, man, and then it just kept coming, and I was like, oh, there's just a hole. Like someone just stabbed it, like a pencil. So we're gonna get like lead poisoning or something.
That's fine. It's pretty. I just had a sip. It was pretty good. Yeah. I'm okay with it.
I got stabbed with a pencil.
You just did it. I heard you do it.
What?
Last week, I re-listened to last week's podcast because I hadn't been able to listen to week 1 and 2's podcast, which never got released because someone lost them.
Fucked up, yeah.
So I was like, okay, this is our first release podcast. I'll listen to it. I'll see what we can do better. And there's a couple things here maybe I've talked about
Sound
already.
quality.
Yeah, we talked about a couple
Screaming.
things.
Whatever. Yeah.
One thing that was consistent throughout the whole podcast is that whenever one of us would talk, we would preface it with a like you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It does get kind of annoying. Yeah. Anyway, I got stabbed with a pencil in 6th grade. This girl, I'm pretty sure had a crush on me. Whatever. Mm-hmm. She was a grade higher than me. I didn't like her. We were just arguing about something.
She's fugly?
No, she was fine. She was my best friend at the time, older sister.
Oh.
So whatever. She was just kind of a bitch. Whatever. I think it was like I thought it was playful arguing. Oh, whatever. Fine. Whatever. And like, hand up, pencil stabbed me in the hand.
Oh.
And it was like blackened and it was kind of bleeding. I was like, what? Like really mad. I tried to play it off, whatever, because I was a very like introvert. I didn't want to, no confrontation.
Yeah.
None of that. Whatever. And I'm really mad.
You just did it again.
Well,
sorry.
It's just who I am.
That was it. That was the last time I called you out on it.
Okay, yeah, because that's just who I am.
Continue with the story.
No, I was just pissed, and I regret not yelling at her at the time. She stabbed me.
Did she get in trouble for it?
No, I didn't do anything about it.
Were you bleeding?
Yeah.
So you go to the nurse?
No, I wasn't bleeding. It wasn't
Oh,
profusely. No.
okay.
There was a hole in my hand.
I had a girl
and it was kind of blackened because it was pencil.
I had a girl shoot hot glue onto my face.
What?
Because we were doing it.
Why?
You mad at me?
Oh, so it was intentional.
Yeah.
I imagine it being an accident.
I'm sure, because I was...
It's hot glue. That's horrible.
Yeah, but I got it off quick. I burned my hand more than I burned my face.
So you wiped it off?
Yeah, I wiped it off so quick that it ended up burning my hand more.
And it stuck my hand to my face.
Oh, no!
And then I tried to get that hand with the other hand, and then that hand got stuck to my other hand.
They already call him hand face. It's over for him.
You show up in the nurse's office with like all your limbs stuck to your face. You're like, yeah, I just couldn't. Need help.
Try to get that fish hook out with another fish hook.
It's like when you get something stuck in a tree, like a frisbee or something. You're like, oh, I'll throw my shoe at it, whatever, get it down, and then get your shoe stuck in the tree.
I had a real life equivalent of that happen to me at work, where I'm for the last couple of weeks. I'm done now. I was just drilling holes in this apartment unit, like this apartment complex.
Yeah.
Like 102 units, 102 apartment units.
Yeah.
Like just going through and like drilling all the holes, plugging up all the wires, right? And like,
Sure.
And so like some of the framing was like metal, so I'd like get a giant ass hole punch and like clamp it down. And
I'm not an electrician.
Punch out a hole. But this what I'm saying is making sense to you, right?
Yeah.
Drilling out holes, making holes in metal. That's all I'm doing, right?
Yeah,
Couple
sure.
weeks on end. Drill bit, $30 drill bit for this big ass whole hog drill, like a big meaty drill, like electric drill. The bit for it, probably goes into the wood, makes the hole.
Yeah.
It got stuck in the wood,
Uh-huh.
as it does when it dulls out, and so I got in trouble for that, and then I got a new one, and I got that one stuck in the wood at the end of the day, and I was like, fuck that shit. So I went to Home Depot, and I bought a $30 bit with my own money,
Because you didn't want to get yelled at.
I didn't want to yell at again. So like, I put it up next to it. I was going to drill holes around it to make a giant hole, and then just be able to take that one out.
Yeah.
And I was like, but before I did, I was like, what if I get this one stuck?
So not only did I get your other one stuck, I bought a new one, and I got that one stuck.
So what I'm saying is, I'll take my last check now. But I got it out. I was real proud of myself. And then I thought, what my plan is Home Depot, they're a bunch of suckers. It's very illegal. Don't do this. But what you can do is you can buy something you need from Home Depot, use it for the job, and then just return it. No one check that shit.
Yeah.
So that's what I was going to, like, but obviously it can't be, like, too super fucked up.
Yeah.
So my goal was, use this new bit, get my old bit out, keep using the old bit, and then just take the new bit back to Home Depot.
Yeah.
That's what I started to do, but the old bit got so fucked up from the process that like it's like a thick bit.
Uh-huh.
Like I think it was like 7/8, which is like in long. That's
pretty, almost one.
It was rigid. It was a very rigid, thick bit, like for a bit.
Yeah.
Bit. Am I doing a bit right now?
Okay, we're back.
Are we live? Actually, is that what happened?
No, it's moving. There's a time.
Christian, how come my story got cut off, and how come it's like a minute, a few
here's
minutes
what
later?
happened. You can finish your bit story in a second. Again.
For the third time. For the third time, I'll finish my bit story.
Okay, so what happened was I kicked the cord out of the mic.
That was the first
And
thing
it was
you
like,
did.
ha ha ha, oops. So I plugged it back in, and then Lucas started calling me on it, and then he finished his bit story. All the while, it wasn't recording because the audio just stopped recording, I guess because the cord got pulled out, and I didn't know that.
Which is strange.
At least I noticed it now. Could've
Yeah.
been like, how long has it been? Like an hour? No, it's been 4 minutes because it hasn't recorded anything.
That's strange that
Go ahead, finish your bit story.
knocking the plug out of the microphone itself would like pause that. You know what I'm saying? Like if you.
Well, it's plugged into it's getting sound from the mic. So once it's reaching no output, it just stops. It makes sense.
But then we turn the mic off and it was no input.
No, if I turn it off, it'll just be silence, but it's still plugged in. So it'll just keep going with silence.
It was a thick.
You want to hear it?
It was a thick, rigid bit.
A thick, rigid bit.
This is my bit.
Yeah.
The third time I make that joke.
Well, the second time I think they hear it.
And it got so fucked up from the drilling process. So I'm in my belly.
I know. Well, you have your belly out.
I know.
I'm just looking at it. I like a man with a little belly.
Okay. I gotta finish this story. It's been like 8 minutes since I started this fucking story. It's not even that funny. It's just bowed. Like the bit was bent like ever so slightly that when you try to drill it, it would just go fucking crazy. So I was like, shit. So I was out there, so I had to use the new bit, and the old bit was trash. I couldn't return it home Depot. It was so fucked up and dull.
Yeah.
So
Well, are you by yourself when you work?
sometimes.
Because you so like I feel like no one was there to react or do things to this.
Well, it's good because it's a big apartment complex.
Yeah. So people don't even notice you leave to go to Home Depot.
I lost the bit in the wall at the end of the day.
Oh.
So I was like, it's staying there overnight, and I came back with a new bit fresh early in the morning and got that shit out.
Okay. Cool.
No, but like there are times where it's like man, it's been like 3 hours since I've seen anybody. But there's times where it's like fucking the plumber's right there, and then like the carpenter's right there, and we're just working on top of each other. But it's really nice when I don't feel like doing anything. 'Cause I'll just fucking find a corner and just look at my phone for a little bit.
Yeah.
Which I don't do too often because that's bad workmanship. But twice yesterday, I was doing a new task. I was putting up media cabinets. Like it's where like basically all the apartment units is gonna like all the TV and video is gonna go, and internet. Like I'll go to this box and they're gonna like then a different company will like make the connections. Like whoever like does the shit in the fucking apartment building. Mom like it wasn't important, right?
Yeah.
So I'm putting up the media cabinets. So I was taking them all out of the boxes, like hundreds, 102 of them, right? So I was taking them all out of the boxes. I did that for a couple hours, staying, and I put them back in the van, driving like from the trailer to the stairs on the site, the job itself, stacking them up, putting them outside. And I had to go into the job trailer. That's where the foreman is.
Yeah.
Twice, for a couple things. Both times, my fucking foreman was just legs up, hands over his head, just like looking up at nothing. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like I've always been like, I gotta work cooks. I'm sure he's in there like looking at prints and stuff, making decisions. It's like, the fuck is he doing?
Yeah, boss is the worst. I walked in multiple times on my old Dunkin' Donuts job on my manager watching Netflix in her office. And it's just upsetting.
That's hot. You should have banged that chick.
Nah, she's a mom.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Hot MILFs in your area.
They were
Literally,
right.
They were in your area.
Yeah, they were at my desk.
And she wanted your cock from
Yeah,
what
she
you
wanted-
told me.
Nah, I wasn't. I don't want. I was too much baggage.
You could've-
I was a whole child.
You could have shebanged and then langed.
Nah, because I'm okay with a little like
Hit it and quit
sexual harassment. Not harassment, but like a little like because I'm gonna hang with the best. We started implementing this thing she liked to call a dick check, and she just cut my dick. And I'm working. It was nice, but like I'm working. It's like don't.
You're gay.
No.
I was gonna say the mean word for gay, but if a hot MILF, what was it? She in her like late 20s, early 30s.
29.
You're gay. She was hot, right?
Nah, she's alright. I didn't want to sleep with her.
It doesn't matter what you want to do. You should have slept with her. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't care if you did or you didn't. You're gay because you didn't.
You're gay. You're pretty. That's the gay. I can't believe you're saying this on a recording.
I didn't want to know because I would have been thinking about her kid the whole time.
What the? Why?
Not
why? Oh yeah, 2-year-old little child.
7.
Then it's not like.
But like, I don't want to bang someone's mom. That's someone's mom.
You probably will one day.
Yeah, maybe it's also my child though.
It's just you're really gay.
Like I'm banging someone's mom who's also my son. That's okay.
No, you're gay.
I don't know. I don't
You're
like that.
so gay.
Nope.
I can't believe you're that gay.
If you think I'm gay just because when I'm banging someone's mom, I'm thinking about her 7-year-old son, then maybe I'm gay.
It's not like just the fuck. I
don't want to see. The assistant manager I would have banged the shit out of, but not the OG manager. She had a son too, though. But I wouldn't have been thinking about him. He's an ugly little boy.
You're a bad person.
No, I'm not. Because I didn't bang my manager.
Yeah.
No.
She walked up to you and cup your dick, and you just went, "Nah, I'm good."
No, because I mean,
you just
then what?
Because
I have to work with that.
Because you're just drowning in pussy, right, Christian? It's like, oh, I don't have to fuck my manager. I'm fucking all these other bitches out here.
In college, dorm girls are easy.
Yeah, obviously by the fact that you go with so many of them.
You go with a couple, not too many. I didn't slay, but like, dorm girls, man, they're like, ha ha ha, they giggle at everything. They're not that hot. Some of them kind of. They're alright.
All I'm saying is fuck you. So
I don't want to sleep with I didn't like her.
Okay, so here's what I want
to sleep with her.
Here's what I want this podcast to be about, and it doesn't have to be necessarily about this the whole time, but it's what I'm talking about right now, and that's how conversations work.
Yeah.
So, are you aware of the new meme that's been going around? It's the Captain America one where Peggy will be like, "I can't wait."
Yes. I know exactly.
They should make a Lord of the Rings movie trilogy, and then it just shows Steve smiling, or it's like, hey, we should go to the Cincinnati Zoo. they have a gorilla named Harambe there, and it's just a crying Captain America.
Crying because he knows the future.
Yeah, it's a really funny meme format.
Why are you investing so much in Google and Apple, and then it's him smiling?
Yeah, because he knows the future.
Yeah.
Here's a very, very, very funny meme. It's got a lot of potential, and I hope it doesn't go away anytime soon. And I hope they use it forever for everything. You lost your ball, huh, Christian? You lost your ball, and that's what you're freaking out right now?
I was playing with it. No, go ahead.
Here's my theory, right? This is my theory. The Captain America meme is a marketing strategy from Disney. I'll tell you why. So, after the movie came out, everyone was extremely confused. Myself included, me and you included. Did Captain America, at the endgame spoilers, did Captain America go to a different universe and live out his life with Peggy there? That was the same as Earth, just like in the past.
Yeah.
Or
an alternate timeline.
Or I just clicked my tongue. Did he go to his time, back into his timeline, and live in secret?
Yeah.
And both the writers of the movie and the directors of the movie have given different answers.
Yep.
And Disney were like, "Fuck, that sucks." That there's a big this plot holes in every movie.
Yeah.
Plot lines in other Marvel movies.
I think that one's supposed to be kind of ambiguous.
But that one's a big one. That one's a big one that people kind of like aren't sure about. And it was fine until the directors and the writers gave a separate answer. So Disney, they made a think tank. They were like, "You guys got to make a meme specifically about Captain America going back to the past." That's so funny that people, when they think of Captain America going to the past, they won't think plot hole. They'll think
funny
reaction to thing that he knows is gonna happen. Yeah. Right? I'm positive that's what it is, because it came. Like it was such.
Disney owns Reddit now?
It's such good time. Well, no one owns Reddit, but like there's like all Reddit. There's so much.
Creative.
There's so much marketing in Reddit. Like there's so much like people posting.
They got the Sonic changed.
Yeah.
Well, Reddit likes to take credit for that.
Well, not even just like Reddit having
credit.
Not Reddit having impact on the media, but like media like setting out people to influence Reddit by seeming like they're not actual like people who are with the companies. Mm-hmm. They're like, oh, like look, I'm so I brought my kid to go see this fucking movie, and it's a picture of like a minority, a two different race minority family in like wearing like hijabs or whatever, and it's like everyone's like upvote and like and it's just it's marketing. It's good marketing. Yeah. It's marketing when you don't know it's marketing. It's it's reconfirming your lifestyle that different is good. Whatever you need it to be.
It's very subtle, subconscious brainwashing.
And that's exactly what this Captain America meme is.
Yeah.
It's the frogs are making you gay, and Captain America meme is bullshit marketing.
Oh, I didn't know I had Alex Jones on this podcast. That's his name, right?
I'm kind of retarded.
Gotta be honest. Kind of retarded.
That's a treasure. Oh, fuck. Which one's mine? I put it down.
This one's mine.
Okay.
Yeah, you drank more than I did.
I
so.
know. It's almost like it's bullshit because
I chugged the rest of that half gallon. We poured it because it was leaking again. Back to that. So we poured it in 2 giant cups, and there's still quite a bit left. So I just chugged the shit out of it. I should just chug it like the half gallon next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should put that in video. Disgusting.
When are we gonna start doing live action videos, Christian?
I don't know.
We don't have time.
When are we both not gonna have jobs and have
it's,
time?
it's rough, man. It's
I
rough.
know.
You should get a day job. That'd be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
No, but the problem with that is that day jobs suck.
Nah, it should be because I work in a restaurant. I should just be a server during the day and then fuck everything at night.
We could also just
Fuck everything at night.
Fuck that. Fuck your man. Fuck
Work during the day.
Your
fuck
Dunkin'
at night.
manager.
Yeah. I didn't want to fuck her. She wasn't my type. I could see how other people would be like, yeah, she's cute. I didn't want to fuck her.
Does she have a nice booty?
No, she's pretty skinny.
Oh, that's kind of cute. That's cute.
Yeah, no, but she was like cute. She didn't look 29.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So,
My new manager now, I don't want to fuck her. She's like early 50. Whatever. She's the sweetest. You want to hear something really wholesome, actually? Sweetest fucking lady ever. Her name's Kendra. I'm going to name drop her right now. Whatever. Sweetest. Because her backstory, like, just she's told me stories of life, just sucks. Just poor as shit. Ex-husband used to beat her. Like, just terrible life. So she believes in all this, like, mediums and karma. And she's all, like, weird like that. I never called her out on it.
did she have long hair?
Yeah.
Old ladies with long hair are very, like, you know, more hippie-ish, and the old ladies with the short hair are more like down to, like, more like earthy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, continue story.
Yeah, in general. Sure. Yeah.
It's like a general.
Yeah. So she believes whatever, like her mom died, so she believes her mom's watching her in heaven and all that shit, whatever. And she definitely needs that. So I'm like, listen, I'm like, oh wow, really?
Yeah, and you're not gonna like actually, actually.
Well, I don't know what happens. I'm not gonna pretend to like, you don't go to, there's no God.
Yeah, but there's no reason to be.
But yeah, I'm not gonna be a dick about it. So I just be enthused or whatever. But she told me this story or whatever. She's like, whenever my mom liked to give me like dimes when we were children, this whole fucking dime story, I don't remember all of it. Whatever. But she's like, when I'm stressed or whatever, I start to find these dimes there and it makes me feel good, whatever, blah, like this whole thing about dimes, whatever. It's a dime. It's a coincidence, whatever. But I'm like, oh, wow, really? So whenever because she gets stressed out a lot really easily. So on like busy days or she has a shit goes on, whatever, something bad happens, I'll put like a dime in the office.
Oh,
yeah. And she'll find it and she's like, where did this come? Like freak the fuck out. And I'm like, I don't know. And she gets like freaked out. And I see, this is what my question, like, am I like an asshole? Because it makes her feel so much better, and I can't help it because she's so happy. Like, my mom's watching this whole thing.
How many times have you done it, Christian? I need a number.
3. In the past couple months. Like 3 times. She'll have, like, a really stressful day.
There's a subreddit called Am I the Asshole? You should definitely post it.
I should put that whole story there.
Like, absolutely put that shit there because I don't know. I honestly don't know. Like, I don't know.
Because it's making her happy, and she truly, like, whether that's real, like, I don't.
But it's based on a lie.
I know.
That you're making up.
Yeah. Well, she goes to a medium, like a psychic, and it makes her feel better. And they're full of shit. I'm not gonna tell her that, but she has all these stories like, and there's no way she could have known this. And then she'll tell us like, well,
fucking dumb bitch.
Yeah. Dumb fucking
stupid whore.
She's so sweet. She's like I call her my work mom. She's so sweet. Always looking out for me. She's great.
That's awesome.
But that's why I do that. I did it once and I felt bad, but it made her so happy. I'm like, shit. And I did it like, so it's not super wholesome, but like.
It's diabolically wholesome.
Yeah, it's like, weird, right?
It's almost like like if you were trying to fuck with her, that's the beginning of that plan. Like, you know what I'm saying?
First step of an evil psychological like breakdown of a person.
Like you're gonna like the gang breaks deer. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end you're gonna have a party and everyone's be throwing dimes at her, and there's just like videos on the wall of you putting the dimes down.
Jesus. Yeah.
And then she pulls out a gun and kills herself. But don't do that.
And she would freak out. Like, did you just make change? Well, like I wouldn't have a customer for like 45 minutes. She's like, you just make change or whatever. I'm like, no. Like I honestly don't know. Like I just counted the drawer. The drawer's fine or whatever. And she'd freak out. And it's just.
That's awesome.
She's so happy though.
That's good. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Leave your opinion in the comments about what you think Christian's an asshole. Well, he is an asshole. What do you think this specific act? Because we're both assholes.
I didn't sleep with my boss.
No, you're a bad person. I mean,
what? I don't want. And then what happens the next day at work?
So here's the thing, Christian. Mm-hmm. I didn't go camping.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
you say you didn't cancel your you wanted to hang out this weekend and stream and shit.
Yeah. So
you had plans with camping with your friends.
So here's the thing. I'm gonna tell a story.
Let's provide backstory.
I won't do the whole thing, but I'll do a little bit of it. Basically, I went camping last year with me and 4 close friends and 1 friend of a friend. And it was my 2 best friends in the world. Their 2 girlfriends, who I'm really good friends with, and then one of their girlfriend's friends. who they kind of set up for me, but she already had a boyfriend, so it was kind of awkward the whole time. Like,
Oh.
But it was like she liked Star Wars and shit, so it was still, I had a good time. Like,
Yeah.
The second I got like sex or relationship out of my mind, it was like she was a person. And it was like most girls are.
Oh, you know, once you remove the sex out of the equation with a person, they're people.
Yeah,
It's like, oh, yeah, I can just talk to you.
It's rough.
Yeah.
Anyway, we had such a good time that one of my friend's girlfriends was like, I'm gonna rent a space for next year. I'm gonna rent a better space, and it'll be really cool. I'm like, awesome. That sounds great. Sometime over the course of last year and this year, everybody's parents got invited. A bunch of people's siblings got invited. People I don't like these people.
Yeah.
I told like they don't like those. Like one of my friend's girlfriend's parents were coming, and the group doesn't like actively dislike those parents.
Oh.
Because like they're bad people.
Yeah.
But and it's just like this whole fucking thing. I was like, I was dragging my feet talking about going, and like one of my friends didn't want to go, but his girlfriend was making him, and the other friend was like, he was trying to stay enthusiastic about it because his girlfriend's the one that kind of set it up. It's this whole fucking thing, and me just like, I don't know if I'm gonna go. I'll just go for one day, and then I was coming home from work, and I just pulled out my phone, and the friend who was also didn't want to go, but his girlfriend was dragging him. I just texted him, I was like, hey man, don't come pick me up. I'm not gonna go. And he was like, oh, why not? He's like, and I, because I realized, like, I'm a grown-ass man. We can go camp some other time. I'm not doing this. Like, I don't have to do this because I don't want to. And he's like, yeah, you're right. You don't have to do this.
You're right.
Like,
I have a girlfriend making me go.
and so my other friend called me, and I did not answer him. So I got to make it up to him.
I was really like that would inspire him to be like, yeah, we're grown men. Honey, I'm not going. She's like, fuck you, we're going. He's like, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, sweetie.
Yeah, so it was a growing moment for me, but I feel real bad because I definitely just left my other friend in the dust because he thought I was gone. So I gotta find a way to make it up to him.
Yeah.
I don't know. I gotta buy him like a cake, like a cake or a dog or something. Just show up at his house with a dog. Here you go, bitch. What would you do if someone hands you it's like a dope ass dog though, like not like a shit dog, like my dog.
Shih Tzu.
Like shit dogs. Like, oh, that dog's stupid and it's dumb and it doesn't look cool.
Not housebroken.
Yeah, but it's a cool dog. Like, looks at you, gives like emotional.
He used to be a CNI dog. He's really trained, and he's also really sweet and great with people. He's good on walks. You don't have to leash him up. He'll just go. We go to the bathroom. He'll be playful.
Do you have that dog?
Hell yeah.
In Witness Protection Program, and there was like a cartel, like a Mexican, like DEA agent dog who like sniff out drugs with like the best dog at it.
They put a bounty on the dog.
They put a bounty on the dog, so they put the dog on Witness Protection Program. Yeah, which is awesome.
Your name is Spot.
Okay,
you love children.
I do love children.
But for some reason, you don't like peanut butter. It's your quirk. And the dog's like, his tail stops.
Oh no!
That defines who I am.
There was another dog who
I love dogs. I hate my dog, but I love dogs.
You love your dog. Shut the fuck up.
I do love my dog. It's so I hate him all the time. And then I'll be in bed and I'll hear him walking down. I'm like, Zee! And he'll like run on the bed and I'll pet him and I love him. But when I'm walking him, when I'm just doing things throughout the day and he's like getting in the way, I'm like, fucking move. I hate you. I yell at him. And then immediately when no one's looking, I'm like, sorry, buddy, I love you, whatever, and I hug him.
He's probably
when people are around, like, move, asshole.
Move, sloth.
Yeah, I love him so much.
That's Diego from Ice Age.
That's a dad stereotype. I don't want a fucking dog. And then it's like his fucking, like once they get the dog, that's his dog and he loves him.
Because I think, you know that Bill Burr dog bit, right?
No.
It's like a 6-minute bit about his girlfriend got a dog, he didn't want a dog, and then eventually he ends up loving the dog. Like,
Yeah.
Just like you talked about. But like his reasoning for it was like, and it was so great. He was talking about how like, the reason, like, kids like dogs because dogs are awesome, but then everything in a kid's life is awesome, so they don't really appreciate the dog.
Yeah.
But then an adult gets a dog, and the dog's awesome, and it's like, their life is shit, but the dog's awesome.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, it's always happy to see me. And like the kid's like, everyone's always happy to see me because it's a kid.
Yeah.
But then, like, your life sucks as an adult, and the dog's just like, what's up? It's okay, how you doing? Yeah. It's a great bit. You should listen to that. It's Let It Go.
It's really cool. Yeah, I'll get home from work, and no one's even up.
Dog's up?
Yeah, and the dog's like tails wagging all excited, like, hey boy, whatever, and it's so happy. It's fucking great.
My fucking mom takes the dogs to her room, closes the door, so if I get home late, they're not there to greet me. Makes me feel sad. I yell at my dog. I thought my little Shih Tzu dog, because I gave her, like, she did something she never, like, she did, like, the cutest. She has cute eyes. She has nice big, cute, she's like Shih Tzu eyes when they're not covered with hair.
Yeah.
She got a haircut the other day, and she.
Did your dog a haircut?
My mom did.
Okay.
Groomed it. You groomed the dog.
Yeah.
Fucking.
I never groomed my dog. Well,
because his hair doesn't grow.
Exactly.
It's
Go ahead.
And so I was eating my Chinese food. It was the ribs, the boneless ribs. I was like, I'll give you one. So I gave her one, and she was so fucking. Because her eyes were just like bigger than normal. Like she was.
That was amazing.
So I gave her one, and then I left the room, and I came back, and she fucking went onto the goddamn ottoman and knocked the fucking plate off, and it was me, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And she ran away, like so, and then like 10 minutes later, she came back to me like slowly. I was like, "No, my God!" And she ran away again.
Do you forgive me now?
No.
They have such short term like
so
they never plan ahead. Like they'll do something horrible. It's like yes, and they're like, oh wait a minute.
No concept of time, man.
Yeah. So my dog.
That's why they're excited to see you. Because for them, it hasn't been a day. It's been like 7 days.
My dog almost set my house on fire.
Yes, I like the story.
Me and my brother home alone. We're just sleeping.
Like the movie.
Yeah.
Which one of you was Joe Pesci?
Trying. Whatever. Anyway, we're
That's
sleeping.
a compliment.
And we left the door in case he needed something or whatever. I don't know. We weren't even that young. Whatever. No, I was like 13.
You were in high school.
Was I in high school?
I remember the story.
I think I was. Yeah, I think it was Friday. I don't know. Early high school. Whatever. I'm trying to sleep. And we left this pizza box on the stove. Just with some pizza in it. Whatever. We just had pizza for dinner. We just left it there. I didn't think it was a big deal. And I just hear from the other one like, I smell smoke. I'm like, try and shut up and go to sleep. Like really angry because I'm trying to sleep. I don't care. Mom and Dad are just freaking out. Whatever. I don't care. Mm-hmm. And he's like, no, I smell smoke. I'm like, try and go the fuck to. And then like it was dark in my room and I can still see it was like weirdly distorted. It's like, the fuck is that?
Oh no.
I turn on the light and I'm like, there's smoke in here. Like it was a big fucking reveal. And I'm like, what the hell? And I hear, I'm like, is that the oven? And I run downstairs and my dog trying to jump up to reach the pizza boxes, turn the thing, and it just set the pizza box on fire. The fire's spreading. So instead, we have one of those like nozzles on the sink to spray fire. And instead of doing that, I feel like a long process of filling up an entire cup of water and throwing it. I still put the fire out. But it's just this whole process. Like I could have just done it easier, and I'm just putting the fire out. I'm trying to freak out. Like, oh, should I call 911? I'm like, no, just call. There's no real fire. It's fine. Just calm down. Or he's freaking the fuck out. But yeah, I just threw like my dog's water cup. Like I poured water in his dish or whatever. I threw that on it.
My favorite part of the story is that you had a device that could spray
basically a hose
that could shoot water over long distances, and you use it to fill up a cup.
And it easily just pull it out and just spray it. And I filled the cup up with water. It was really after that fact. I'm like, I could have just.
Did you use the spray bottle to fill up the cup?
No.
Okay. That's
pull out the hose and just get it ready, and then grab the cup and fill it.
That'd be better, but you didn't. That's
no,
okay.
I didn't do that. But yeah. No, but no damage, no real damage. So we were good.
That's good.
Put out a fire. My family was like, "Oh my god, you're so brave." I'm like, "No, I'm a fucking moron." And Trent was just hysterical. He's like, "There's a fire!" Like freaking out.
I know, I see it.
Trent, I'm trying to do things. Why don't just scream? Trent, I have another story.
Can you tell the story? Can't think about it. Can you tell the story?
Yes.
Okay.
So Trent went to bed. Me and my mom, Trent were watching a movie, but he was tired. So like part of the way, I don't even remember what movie it was. He just like, I'm going to bed.
Was it Cool Runnings? Did you cry?
Shut the fuck up. Whatever. So we went up to bed, whatever. After the movie was done, whatever. My mom goes upstairs, whatever. And she comes back out like, I can't find Trenton. I'm like, what? She's like, I can't find him. And I'm like, what? What do you mean you can't find him? Like, it's because that's just weird.
What house was this? I'm sorry. What?
My house now.
Okay.
So I 8th grade. I think we just moved in, like a couple months in. Mm-hmm. So she's like, I can't find Trenton. And I'm like, all right, I'll check his room like a normal person. I'll check my room. I'll check downstairs, whatever. My mom checked her room, the bathrooms, whatever. Couldn't find him. Like, we split up. We tackled. We couldn't fucking find this kid. And we're like, Trenton? Like, yelling, like, Trenton, where the fuck are you? Like, freaking out. And this kid was just nowhere. Like, oh my God, where is this fucking kid? Freaking out. And about literally almost an hour goes by and we can't find him. We're calling my dad like, did you find Trenton? We're looking outside. Like, where the fuck is he? My mom starts freaking out. I'm kind of freaking out. I'm like, Trenton, because where the fuck did he go outside? Yeah, exactly. Well, it doesn't make sense. Whatever. We're just freaking out. My mom calls the police.
Yeah.
I can't find my son, blah, blah, blah. They're like, well, you need like 24 hours or whatever. She's like, no, I can't fucking find my son. Like, freaking out.
Yeah.
And we're just freaking out. He shows up, whatever. He's on his way. You know where he was? He's on my mom's fucking bed. and she just didn't pull the covers off. So he had this body pillow on him, so his ears are covered. So he has no idea. We're fucking screaming for him. And my mom looked there. I didn't take that room. She's like, fuck, you can't find your son, you don't lift the cover. I was so fucking mad at her. And she's like, don't yell at me, you were free. Just because she was hysterical. Yeah. So the cop shows up. He's like, oh, whatever, missing child. Like, no, we found him. And he's like, what? She's like, yeah, he was on the bed. He was, he's like, are you, like, he's like, you call, what? Like, freaking out. Like, are you serious? And it was just really funny. And we just had to explain, like, yeah, my mom couldn't find him. And he's like, okay, don't do that again.
Don't ever call the police again. You're in your 40s, about to get stabbed. Like, call the police. I can't. I couldn't find my brother.
So yeah, I was freaking out. I'm playing it off like I was way cooler about it. Like, oh, mom. No, I was freaking the fuck out.
Yeah, it's scary when you. I remember.
She took the room. I thought he was gone. Every room was covered because my mom's the best. Like, I can't find my shoes. She'll find it. Like, right here in the closet. And even though I looked there, I'm like, how the fuck? What?
I almost told a story that was similar to that one, but I don't have the rights to say it, so I can't say it.
What do you mean?
It's a story that was similar to that one with my family, but I feel like I'd get in trouble if I told it.
Oh, because, okay. Yeah. Someone else would need to be like, yeah, you can tell us.
It was just very similar in the sense that, like, what the fuck is wrong with the person looking and the person hiding? Like, what the fuck?
It's a really serious game of hide and seek.
And it's just like, what are you doing? What are you doing with your life? I don't care that you're a kid.
Like, helicopter searchlights coming, and we're like, you can't find me.
Where?
Gonna use infrared. No, I said no infrared.
Yum.
That's cheating.
Jersey Mike's has an Italian sub.
Okay.
And you get it with like red pepper.
I think that was the most random conversation change I've ever heard in my life.
I didn't have a good segment. I was just thinking about how delicious it was. I only had it once in my life. It was so fucking good.
Uh-huh.
I think about that sandwich sometimes.
I think about it a lot.
You ever just like think about food that you've had that was so good?
No.
No?
No. When I'm eating it. Or when I'm going to eat it.
You don't have sex.
Like, I get something.
You don't have sex with sexy managers. You don't think about food.
She wasn't that sexy.
Are you a robot?
She was cute. She wasn't. I didn't want to sleep with her. I didn't. There was so much baggage. She's my manager. I'd have to deal with this more. Like, it's just this whole. If I didn't know her that well, or like I was quitting, like I didn't have to really like. Fine, I would have swept with her. Sure, whatever. But I didn't want.
You're getting too emotional about this. You were obviously in love with her.
You didn't want to sleep with her because you didn't want to ruin what you already had.
I don't understand where this is going. What are we doing today?
What?
What are we doing today?
We're doing a podcast.
No shit, Sherlock. But like after.
No, I don't want to date this podcast.
But I'm actually curious what we're doing today.
Kingdom Hearts.
Oh yeah.
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 So if you watch this and you watch our streams, you're gonna know this is before I play Kingdom Hearts on Saturday.
Kingdom Hearts Trez.
May 26th, 7th. Wait, I'm gonna pull up the exact date. 25th.
25th. My birthday's 6 days.
Yeah. Congratulations, dude.
I still haven't corrected my friend on giving me the wrong birthday. He's like, happy birthday, because Facebook was wrong or whatever.
That's a really good thing to set the birthday intentionally wrong, even by like a couple weeks, to see who wishes you a happy birthday, so you know who your real friends aren't.
Yeah, but like I would do the same thing.
Yeah, I know. Because people also second guess themselves.
And also, why the fuck would you set it wrong?
Yeah, I know. Just to be an asshole. No, to do that, to be an asshole.
Yeah.
But I would second guess myself. Like, oh, I thought it was this day. I guess it's this day. Happy birthday. Like, fuck you. It's like, what?
I can't win.
Yeah.
I can't think of
I saw a friend I haven't seen like in 3 years. She's working at a Cumberland's in my town. I was like, oh my God, or whatever. And we're just talking. She brought up something about a birthday, or her birthday was recent. I'm like, oh, I totally forgot your birthday. She's like, yours is October 18th, right? It's like, how the fuck? Like, I barely remember this person.
I hate people like that.
Yeah. It's like, how the fuck did you remember that?
I hate them because it's fine that you remember my birthday, but you know I'm not going to remember yours. You animal.
Pretend to even forget. No, you can't hate them for being a better person than you are.
Sure I can. That's what makes me a bad person.
It's exactly what makes them better than me.
It's like their rise is also my downfall. It's a circle of hatred.
You hate people for weird reasons. You were the one who was like, I hate like bilingual people, right? Or people who can speak like 2 languages or talk about it, right? You're like, fuck you. Was that you?
I feel like I said that as jokes. I don't feel that way.
Yeah. Because people are like, you speak 2 languages. And you were like, yeah, part of me is just like, fuck you.
I think I hate people.
Was that you?
No,
I'm not even sure if that was you.
No. I think I honestly don't know. I feel like at some point...
Should I not have said this? You want me
No,
to
at some point recently, I think I got mad because someone was bragging about... they were really, like, jerking themselves off about how they could speak 2 languages. And I was like, so can every fucking immigrant in this goddamn country. You're not that fucking special.
Yeah.
And that pissed me off.
I had 2 Guatemalan chicks at my work.
Sucks you off at the same time?
Yep.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
So you don't like managers because they're above you, but you like girls beneath you who clean shit.
Yeah. I like girls beneath me in both ways. Nah, let her go on. I don't care. No, but I do one of them.
I'm always back.
I wouldn't do the other one, and I don't remember which one's which. Which is fucked up. They're both Guatemalan girls, so people are like, that's racist. They don't even look alike, and I don't remember which one's which.
I'm best friends with this girl who's in Tennessee right now. And I dated one of her friends who is a twin.
Oh.
So I dated
And
her.
then you fucked the twin?
I didn't have sex with anybody.
Okay.
Ever. It sucks. But I dated that girl for a little bit. Man, that was pretty sick. And then eventually she ended it because I mean I'm terrible. Why wouldn't you end it? Yeah. Obviously. But I've seen them a lot since she broke up with me. Yeah. And I don't know which one she is. I'm always like, hey, it's like Julia and something. I don't remember. I think the girl I was talking to was Julia, and there's another one. And I'm always just like, hey, you two. Like, I don't fucking know. And they're obviously different. It's like Zach and Cody twins. Yeah. Like, that one's obviously that one. That one's obviously that one. Yeah. But it's like, I don't know.
That sucks.
It doesn't suck. It's really funny.
I had 2 twins in my high school, but it was easy to tell because one of them always wore glasses. And then she got contacts. And it was over.
No.
It was like, who the fuck? Whatever. I don't know. And they were in different grades because one of them stayed back.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so she was like the stupid one.
That's amazing.
And she was fine. It was like 1st grade. I don't know how, like, someone's like, oh, you can't read a clock very well. You like be held back the entire fucking year. And it's like, whoa.
Yeah, that's insane.
It's really fucked up because I hear people tell like, "How did you stay back in kindergarten?" And it's like, "Well, I didn't read the book very well." Like instead of giving them a chance, like maybe they'll learn.
Extra tutoring. Well, I think a good parent would let that happen. A good parent would get extra tutoring to fight the school system.
Well, no, because the school system would like convince them, like, "No, she needs this," because and they'll be like, "Okay."
Obviously, public school knows what's best for my child. A fucking stupid ass. Yeah. I knew a girl in high school because she was
knew a girl in high school?
Girl.
That's amazing.
And we talked sometimes during math. And she had opinions on every dude's. And every dude in the school she had an opinion on. It was very fun to ask her questions about, like, what do you think of this? And there were, I don't even remember the names.
What was her opinion on you?
She was just like, you're an asshole.
Oh, okay.
And I was like,
stop fucking talking to me, please. You talk to me all the time. Fuck you.
She was like, oh, get a better haircut, maybe. And I got the haircut, and then she was that fucking some other dude. So.
She's like, oh, it was way better the other way. Like, what?
But there's a set of twins, and and they were like 2 grades above me, so that they won't like when I was fucking, you know how time works.
Okay.
And so I asked her, hey, what do you think about those twins? She was like, well, because one of them was shredded. It was a girl, and the other one was just a dude.
Yeah.
It wasn't. They both looked the same. But one of them was
shredded.
One of them was shredded. She was like, that guy's hot. The other one's an ugly piece of shit. And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like he's not fat or skinny. Like he's it looks the same, just a normal body. She's like, I know, but his brother is so ripped that it makes him look like fucking garbage. And I hate looking at him. Like she was so genuine.
Like if it wasn't for the twin, he probably would have gotten along fine.
Yeah, but she was
like, yeah, he's hot. But just because
she was against him succeeding in life. She was like how dare he exist in the same room as his ripped brother?
He probably resents his brother for that too. He's like, why the fuck you got to do that, man?
I don't know. They're both like good at basketball.
Cool.
And they beat me at basketball a lot.
Oh,
but that's about it.
You play basketball?
I mean, at gym.
I played basketball the other day after not playing for like 4 years.
Was it fucking 3-point?
No, it's like back then, like when I took a shot, I knew if it was going in or not. Not every single time, obviously, but like it would feel good, like that's going in, and then it would, or it'd be so painfully off, and it'd piss me off. But like that, no idea. I'm like, I don't know, probably, and it was like not even hit the backboard. I was like, oh my god, like I lost it. I used to be the best shooter on my team. I'm like not even kidding. Like
I was the best.
Was the only thing I was good at.
I was the best school shooter. Nah.
Seriously, the police are looking for me. Don't release this podcast. No, but Yeah. That was the only thing I was good at. Couldn't dribble very well. Couldn't move with the ball. But if I had someone pass it to me and there was no one directly in my face, it was probably going in. Mm-hmm. But as soon as someone was playing defense, I'm like, shit, now I got to think about passing and stuff. And then I was just terrible at that.
I just want to hog the ball.
Yeah. Let me shoot, guys.
But you can't hog the ball because a football is the pigskin. Just came up with that joke just now.
Did you?
Yeah.
That was actually, it sounded like something.
I just thought about it.
You know what? That wasn't amazing.
It was a joke,
not,
though.
Like, my side splitting, but I thought that was pretty good.
It's pretty good,
I could
right?
appreciate that.
Like,
yeah,
what,
I like that. Like, you brought it.
There were 2 levels. We were already talking about it.
You were just saying it's not a football. I'm like, here comes the stupid thing. And then you did I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
There was a couple layers to it.
I can't wait to disappoint you very soon. With just a terrible joke. It's gonna happen.
You've raised the bar a little bit.
Oh, no.
So, I'm expecting more from you.
That's bad.
Not that I'm great. I'm not like pathetic. Like, but you just raised the bar for yourself. We were like here, and you're like funny. And I was like, fuck. Now I gotta catch up, but you're gonna slowly come back down.
Boo mustard.
See?
There you go.
This one.
That's not even a joke, though. That's really just.
No, that's really you just saying.
That's more of just like a nervous tick. Like anyone ever says ketchup, I'm just like mustard. Like, just kind of like my fucking ear hits my shoulder and I just
sweating profusely. I always think when people talk about like a nervous twitch, I think of that Drake and Josh episode where Josh becomes a weatherman. Working under his dad, and he gets all nervous and his pits are so fucking sweaty, and he's on TV. And he's like twitching, his neck's moving, and his whole family's watching. Like, oh no!
That kid was such a funny actor.
The game sphere. That was fucking great.
Spherical.
I like they established Drake's junk food thing and his video game problem just for that episode because that was never established before. And now all of a sudden it's like, yeah, this defines who I am, so it can cause a problem for that episode. It was great though.
They brought back Josh's video games and Drake's junk food. Like,
yeah, I know.
Like brush his teeth with soda.
Yeah.
That show was so legitimately good.
That was awesome. And then Josh got his license before Drake, and Drake was wicked upset because he's like the cool guy. He's like, "What? I didn't pass?" He's like, "No, you ran like 3 red lights."
He was like flirting with it pretty hard.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, Josh got the ugly, like really mean guy, but he's like, "Yeah, you passed."
No, that was a lady.
Oh, the lady. Whatever.
It looked like a
I don't
guy.
remember. It was someone he wasn't attracted to. That's all I remember. Drake got the hot lady. She's like, "No, you didn't pass." He's like, "What? We flirted the whole time." It's a good lesson. It's like, yeah, you're hot. It doesn't mean you get everything. Even though most of the show we did.
Yeah, he got us with most of the time. It was cool when he didn't, though.
That was a really heartwarming episode. I know we're talking about Drake and Josh already. This is already too much, but I like it. And it was, they had an argument, like, who needed each other more. You remember that?
I do.
Yeah, and then Drake's life, like, kind of just turns to shit.
No, that's not what... Drake screwed over Josh real bad. And, like, it made Josh fail a test.
Yeah!
So Josh was like, I'm done with you. We're
not brothers.
We're just roommates at this point.
Yeah.
And his life got so much
Drake didn't
fucking
care. He's
better.
like, whatever. Like, fucking whatever. Yeah. It's like, you got a zit? He's like, I'm Drake. I don't get zits. Like, freaking out. He was late for a test because Josh didn't fill his car with gas. And he's freaking out and he's crying. It was this moment. And Josh, like, so much pity on it. And it was just so, like, emotional to me.
I don't know why he went back. It was very strange. Like, obviously, it's a sitcom. They need to reset. No,
because they were brothers, and he felt bad. Like, this is my brother. Look at him.
Yeah, but his life sucked with Drake next to him.
Yeah, I know.
All the misadventures.
Yeah, it was so much pity, and he felt bad, and it was just like, it was so like Drake's freaking out, and it was just so emotional to me. I just remember that, like, oh, that got me.
Remember Miss Hafer?
What?
The teacher who hated Drake? And she would just tell him that all the time. Like, hey, Drake. Yeah, Miss Hafer? Hate you.
No, that's fucking great.
She was the one that, remember when Mindy put the car in the classroom?
Yeah.
She was that teacher. And that teacher would just keep showing up, like, throughout the show.
Oh.
And she was the teacher whose house they went to.
Yeah, Mindy was, like, smarter than Josh, but she was also pretty hot.
And then they brought her back and Josh banged that chick.
Yeah. Well, then, that wasn't canon.
He banged it, dude.
I know, but...
I really do hope they bang behind the scenes.
Remember that bet they had who can get more dates?
Yeah.
And Josh is like taking a bunch of old ladies, whatever. Drake actually kind of falls for a girl, so then he loses, and then she finds out it was a bet. It was a whole thing.
Do you know how much I hate myself?
How much?
I know the actress he got with was an actress who became a character on the show Victorious.
Really?
I know
Who was
that.
it?
The goth girl. That's
Oh
that.
my god, yeah.
Well, it's connected.
Oh my god!
Do you remember that episode of Zoe 101 where
No.
there's an episode where Drake shows up and he's gonna do he's a fake.
Is he Drake?
Yeah, and he's Drake and he's there to like do a thing like be a musician. And like it's like, oh my god, Drake's here, but not like now Drake. Like that.
Oh yeah.
It was pretty awesome.
That's cool. I just know he was the live action Timmy Turner in the Fairly Odd Parents.
Oh yeah, he was.
Yeah.
And then he was Spider-Man, and then he got arrested for a DUI, and then Josh didn't invite him to his wedding because why would like it was
He wasn't Spider-Man.
he was animated Spider-Man at one of like the Disney Spider-Man
Oh,
shows.
okay.
Not like Tom Holland Spider-Man.
Like Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield,
and then
Tom Holland.
Josh didn't invite him to his wedding, and everyone called Josh like a snake, like backstabber motherfucker, even though it's like, wow.
Oh, in real life, right?
Yeah, in real life.
Yeah.
And it was like, wow, it was a small wedding, and they were friends, like work friends, like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I wouldn't invite a work from 10 years ago to my small wedding.
Yeah.
And so, like,
I think I'd invite Miss Manager I didn't bang to my wedding.
so they did a few videos together, just like, oh, we're still friends, don't hate me. And then, like, I think it worked because there was no more hate for him. And then, like, a few weeks or months ago, Drake was like, yeah, me and Josh and a couple producers met up, thinking, like, bringing back some, maybe a little bit of Drake and Josh. And no one has confirmed that. So it's like, are you just bullshitting?
Yeah.
Like,
You just fuck.
are you trying
Don't
to
do that. Don't
you
give
trying
me
to build
hope.
up momentum for your own career?
Hawkeye meme. You seen that one? Don't do that. Don't give me hope.
I like the taco meme, the Hulk taco meme. He's
He's just giving him something else.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's great.
There's a lot of meme material in those. Movies.
I'm happy. I'm really happy. I'm surprised the dabbing thing hasn't become a meme yet.
What?
Hulk dabbing.
Hulk dabbed?
Yeah, he dabbed for the picture. He takes his first scene in the diner. It's a small dab, but it's a dab.
Oh yeah. Well, I think that's already a meme of itself.
You want to take a picture with him, man?
Like you take a picture from a movie or something and you make it a meme. That's already a meme.
I love how relaxed he was in that movie. Like it was
No, that was cool. Yeah.
like because it was such character development because they've all changed. Like most of them changed so much.
Kind of wish he fought more. I just like Hulk and I like him fighting.
Well, do you know what? He's still alive,
Yeah, I know. I know he's still around.
so
Spoiler.
it's gonna be dope. I want him. Because his arm is fucked up now. I think they're gonna give him the Hulkbuster arm.
Oh.
Like he's gonna have it on him at all times.
Yeah.
So he can just be like how cool would that be?
That would be cool.
And,
Can I like do a couple things too?
and he, like he has range now. He can start like precision shooting people.
Yeah. It's just cool because he has the strength of Hulk, but the intelligence of Bruce Banner now. And that's really cool.
It probably makes him a worse fighter. Well, because I don't think he can get angry now. Well, like, they didn't show him getting angry. Strength.
Yeah, maybe if he just
Hulk
yeah,
is
you're
strong
right.
because the angrier he gets, the stronger he gets. It's like
Yeah.
that's his gimmick.
So he's just at a base level strength now.
Yeah. Which I would take
Yeah.
over like the possibility of hurting people I like or love.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, if you had to make that decision of being incredibly strong and have a superpower like that, yeah.
Someone mentioned it on Reddit that Rocket was an Avenger for longer than he was a Guardian of the Galaxy.
Really?
Rocket Raccoon. Because I think they were only Guardians for like 4 years, and he was an Avenger for 5 years.
Oh, I was thinking like screen time.
No,
was like, what? That was like two
he was
movies.
an Avenger for one movie.
Yeah, I know exactly. Okay, that's cool.
But like timeline wise.
Yeah, Avengers are cool though, so that's cool. That's cool.
I want to see that.
That sucks for everyone who didn't age 5 years and the people who did age 5 years.
Yeah,
That's kind of
they're definitely gonna talk about like subsequent
yeah.
Marvel movies. Did I use that word right? Right?
I don't know.
What's
It sounded right.
Subsequent.
Subsequent.
What's subsequent mean?
I don't know. I know how. That sucks because I think you did use it right, and I think I know how I would use it in a sentence very confidently. No, fuck it. I don't know. I have an infinite source
Sometimes
of knowledge. Right
people just use big words to make themselves sound more photosynthesis. Oh, I heard a real fucking hang dinger banger of a joke the other day.
hang dinger banger.
Hang-
That's a $5 word right there. What was the word? Subsequent.
Subsequent.
Wait. Subsequent. I'm doing the Google thing. You don't Google something while I Google something. Coming after something in time. Following. The theory was developed subsequent to the earthquake of 1906. So after.
Yeah, so I was right. Well, why don't you say after though?
Because subsequent makes you sound. It's a more fitting word.
Yeah, I figured.
That's why words exist.
Words.
I know that argument
words,
exists when people
adjectives,
use like a
verbs.
douchey like, oh, fucking facetious. It's like, you could have said sarcastic, you little bitch. Like just because sometimes.
Are you
people
talking
do
about
that.
yourself right now?
Yeah, I know. No, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Call
But
yourself
sometimes
out?
like a word is just more fitting, and you know the word. That's why that word is there. And just because someone else doesn't know it, they're like, oh, fuck you. And it's like, no, I'm gonna use a word I know. There's being like a pretentious douchebag with it, and there's using a word because you know that. That's my favorite. One of my favorite subreddit is I am very smart.
I love I am very smart.
Yeah, and it's just like comments, just thesaurus the fuck out of all the. It's like that just didn't. And I love when people do that and someone calls them out and just being wrong on something. Like, no, you idiot. And then they'll just be like, here's
smart
why you're
people
wrong.
know how to explain things to dumb people.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, if someone can explain something in common terms, that means that they understand it.
Yes.
Like that's the best way to learn something. It's like the practice explain it to someone who doesn't know it.
Yeah.
Like, you'll fucking learn the shit out of it. That's the best part.
That's what I hate. Like, doing, like, science courses and, like, math. Like, whatever. A lot of things they just made up words that are just other things.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all right, this is the word we use for this. It's like, why don't they just use that? And it's like, well, because they use this. Mm-hmm. So that's why everything sounds like, oh my god, you're so smart. It's just because they're using different words. So it's actually pretty easy to just go. It's like a different language almost.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Keep it in Marvel news of the day. Not to break off this. Yeah, not break off this language discussion.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Apparently, allegedly, Marvel has been exploring options on how to bring Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool into the Marvel universe, and they're
really
and they're kind of like tiptoeing around like a mini series on Disney Plus, which would be PG-13, but still be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Or having him like as a big side character in Spider-Man 3. So which is probably gonna do after Spider-Man Far From Home.
Yeah, that would be cool. Oh, Spider-Man Deadpool thing. Especially because I like Tom Holland Spider-Man.
That's a bit, and that those comics did really well. Like
yeah.
The
That's because that's a fun. They're both kind of like goofy,
awesome,
and they probably
so good
fit.
together.
Yeah.
Because
well, Deadpool's a little more violent.
Spider-Man becomes the serious one. Because Spider-Man doesn't like Deadpool because he's kind of like a murderer.
Yeah, he's a murderer. Yeah.
So he becomes the serious one. But then it's like he wants to be serious because he doesn't like Deadpool that much. But then he's still Spider-Man, so it comes out of him like inappropriate time, and it's so great.
That's cool. I would love to see that. That'd be great.
Comics are great.
I know people are talking about possibly doing an X-Men thing too, because because now it may there's other universes, and it's like there it is.
Well, my biggest problem with it, I was excited because my theory was that the snap being snapped 3 times on Earth was like, oh, that's radiation, mutants, all that good shit. But something someone brought up to me was a critical factor with the X-Men is like racism.
Yeah.
People don't like mutants. It's like, oh, it's a metaphor for racism. And it's like, well, if superheroes have been around since 2008 in this timeline and mutants show up, no one's gonna be like, they're freaks. It's like
what?
They already worship these heroes. It's like,
yeah, but they're not mutated.
Spider-Man.
They're just different.
But He's a mutant.
Yeah, I know.
He was
mutated.
He just doesn't
after birth.
He doesn't have like the X gene or whatever.
Yeah.
They call it in the fucking comics.
Should find that fucking spider.
It's dead.
Yeah, I know, but was that the only one of its kind?
I think they brushed the spider under the rug.
Yeah, because they didn't want anyone else.
They were like, "What happened to the spider?" In the Spider-Man, like, "It's dead, Ned."
That was They
didn't mention Uncle Ben. Everyone was like, "They should bring back Tobey Maguire to be Uncle Ben." So in the flashbacks and shit. Be pretty cool.
That would be interesting.
It'd be awesome because he's a good actor.
Or be Into the Spider-Verse style. I haven't seen that yet. But,
yeah, he trained. I don't want that. I don't want live action 8 Spider. Well, I say I don't, but I also said I didn't want Back to the Future 2 with Avengers. I loved that.
Yeah.
So
that was pretty cool.
I don't know. So my sister, right?
Yeah.
Me and
Which
her,
one?
My little one. She's like 16. She's got a permit, a driving permit.
Cool.
But we had to watch all of Game of Thrones together. I'm not gonna talk about Game of Thrones.
I know you're upset.
I'm upset, and everything was great about it. The acting was amazing, like fucking just the cinematography, the music, and the fucking writing was just bullshit.
Yeah.
But me and her watched. She caught up to me, and then we watched the last couple episodes together where they premiered. Someone to talk to, it was cool, and I was like, cool. And I try my best to show people in my family good stuff, and it's all subjective, what's good.
Yeah, someone might be like,
stay away from that shit. It's garbage, a waste of time. It's just the same thing every episode.
Yeah.
Here's this different, challenge you a little bit. And so I showed all Game of Thrones, and she was like, that's really good. She's been watching the show Riverdale. Do you know what Riverdale is?
I know of it.
CW teen drama.
Yeah.
With the Archie comics, but it's badass now, and everyone has a 6-pack and talks like this.
Yeah.
And I was watching upstairs, just garbage, just fucking terrible. And she was watching it, and I was like,
she's a teen girl.
I know. And it was okay that she was watching it. I wasn't mad at her about it. I wasn't.
You can't be mad at anyone.
I wasn't
anything.
I know. But thought I did better. Because I said to her, I was like, "You like the show?" She was like, "Yeah, I like it." I'm like, "Cool. It's better than Game of Thrones." She was like, "I don't know, it's pretty good." And I was like, "You motherfucker! What are you talking about?
Showed you excellence, and you compared it to this.
This is no Bobby B, King Baratheon, first of his name, the best character in the show."
Some people, you just gotta let them like what they like. They're garbage television shows, but obviously people watching them.
Yeah.
That show Two Broke Girls got like 6 seasons. You ever see that show?
It's like it.
It's horrible. Like, not even like not trying to smile because I don't want to laugh at it. It's like, oh my god, those were jokes. Like, it's just terrible. You gotta.
I think because they showed
People like whatever they I love Friends.
They showed her in her underwear like one episode, so everyone just kept going back.
What?
They showed one of them in their underwear once.
Which one?
The blonde one. I know. I want to see the brunette. Unless you want to see the blonde?
Either I don't.
I'll show you. I'll find a picture.
No, we'll worry about that later.
I'm gonna find a picture and we can.
Why was she in her underwear?
I don't remember.
No, actually, I don't care.
I looked it up.
Don't tell me the fucking plot.
I don't remember.
That brunette chick was the girl in 40-Year-Old Virgin. The one who was having sex, or wanted to have sex. You know the. He was trying to sleep with that chick and her daughter.
Yeah, it was a daughter.
That
yeah.
was the brunette.
She was also the assist. She was also the assistant in Thor. Natalie Portman's assistant.
Yeah.
And she has one of the greatest lines in all of the Marvel universe. It's the best line in Thor too. Is everyone like they do that thing that movies do when everyone like shows up at the same place and it's like Jane, Eric, you, and then everyone's saying their names, and then Thor's hammer flies over their head. So that girl's like meow meow. She doesn't say Mjolnir. She says meow meow. Meow meow. It's great.
That's funny.
What game you been playing recently?
Sekiro?
I like it.
This.
I know.
You're just bringing it up.
I want to talk about. I want to move from movies to video games.
Oh, okay.
Like keep.
It's so.
I like my podcast segregated.
Dark Souls in general, rolling's pretty good. There's a parrying mechanic with shields, like to parry. It's much harder to do, but it's more rewarding. So, like, I wouldn't do it a lot. Sometimes, if it was a very obvious move, I would parry, whatever. Bloodborne did a thing with guns instead of shields. So it was a lot more about rolling and quick play, whatever. So I got used to that. And then Sekiro, rolling, it's fine, but it sucks. It's nowhere near as good.
It's fine,
so
but it sucks.
It's fine. Like, it can come in clutch, but it's nowhere near as good. Because you don't roll, you do a little dash thing, and it's very small, and you have to time it so right to even be good. So it's like, okay, what do I have to do to get past this guy? I have to parry, but sometimes you can't parry. Sometimes you gotta jump. Sometimes you gotta hit circle and then do like a weird counter. So it's just always different, and the timing's so precise. So you just fucking die all the time. And it's because they have like no health either. It's about like hitting them enough to like ruin their stance so you can kill them, and they're trying to do the same thing to you. But like if you deflect, it knocks them back, so they can deflect you too. You're at the same, like you can do the same things to each other. But they're computers, so they're really good at it. And I'm not. I can't. Some of these. There's one boss, and I'm really upset. I'm going to play it on the channel, so I'm going to do it the legitimate way, and I'll show them how I cheesed it. I fucking cheesed the shit out of him. I could not beat him. And it was just like he was on a stair, and I was below him, and he just wouldn't get down, and he kept slicing above me, so I would jump, slice, and go back down, and he'd slice, and I could jump, slice. Like, it was like this whole thing. And I cheesed the shit out of him. And I like, at close, I was going to go back. I'm like, no, I'll fight him for real. And I'm like, no, fuck this game. And I cheesed the shit out of him, and I still feel bad about it.
You didn't cheat the game, you cheated yourself.
I know.
You risked nothing and gained nothing.
There's a boss I still don't know how to beat. One of the scariest parts of that game, you're on the cliffside, and there's a giant fucking snake just looking for you. And as soon as you go like where you have to go, he sees you and he's coming at you, and you have to try to avoid him, and it's fucking terrifying. I'm like, all right, this is gonna be a boss. And then I went back to the area like to say, like, oh, maybe this will stop him, whatever. Like there's like a hint or whatever, and he's just not there anymore. I'm like, did I miss my chance? And I'm really upset.
I wanted to fight him.
Yeah, I want to see like, cause something mentioned like, oh, getting eaten by him, blah blah blah, like this whole thing.
Oh, you want to get eaten by him?
What the hell? That a certain spot, I don't know. There's like a hint. When I went back and he wasn't there, I was like, what the fuck? And on that path, I found a little rock, and there was like a warning sign, like, don't go in. Like, there's nothing we can do about this headless fucking ghost thing. I was like, what the fuck? I go in there, it's like, fucking headless ghost thing. And it's just this meter filling up, and it's just called terror. And then when it fills up, I die. And it's like, the fuck do I do? And I found this thing I can do, but he's still better than me. And It's just so. There's like 2 bosses. I'm still like I've made it to, and I'm like I'm just gonna do that later because I can't do it now, and I don't know if I'm supposed to be able to do it. It's so hard, dude. That was my rant.
Okay, yeah, no.
It's fun. It's so fun, and it's so rewarding. Like when you do it right, you feel like you're doing it right, and it's just like it's so good. And it's so fast. It's just so fast. So you seem badass when you do it. Like you get the timing down, you stab someone. Fucking, it's so cool. It's just so hard. That's my rant.
That's a good rant. You know, I've been playing a lot of Wolfenstein.
Yeah.
The 2014 one, Wolfenstein New Order. It's like I got Wolfenstein New Order, New Blood, and then New Colossus. It's like one of them was DLC, then the other one was the second game that came out a couple years ago, and the next one coming out next year, called like Children or whatever. Mm-hmm. And it's a more difficult shooter. It's very like, cause the game I always remember I played on easy when I was a kid, so it sucked at video games. I'm playing like the normal difficulty now. It's fucking like you'll die if 2 guys are shooting at you and you don't get in a cover, you die.
Yeah.
Like pretty immediately. So you gotta like, it's not enough to just be because you gotta get good at headshots. If you're not shooting guys in the head, you're wasting too much ammo. They don't die, and like then you don't have any ammo, and you're fucked. And then it becomes like, okay, now there's enemies who you have to shoot a fuck ton, like giant walking like mech enemies. It's like, okay, and then you gotta, so it becomes a point where like, okay, you get into a room, like there's like a stealth version of the room where you find like, and like you have to figure out where shit is because you can't. You can only pick up so much ammo. Okay, there's some ammo here. There's some health over there. I'm not gonna get that just yet. Cause I'll need it later. And it's this whole thing of like weaving in and out, shooting, confusing guys where you are, and it's pretty cool when you actually like, oh, I killed that guy. Yeah. And I thought I would die. Or like turn in a corner and like 5 guys are right there with shotguns. Like, oh, I'm dead.
Yeah. Remember Han Solo into the room with the stormtroopers, just like. I hate.
I'm Han Solo.
It makes
sense.
I'm
Han Solo.
Yeah. It makes sense. The sneaky parts in games in general, like sneaking around, trying to get through whatever, like those terrifying, like tents, whatever. And if you lose, you start over. I get why those are in games. I know why people like them. It makes sense. I just hate them.
I love them.
I hate like Spider-Man had it. Where you like Mary Jane, you call it. I hate them so much. And I get why they're there. And I wouldn't like Spider-Man. That's just part of the story. That makes sense. So keep it. Like I wouldn't I don't hate it. Like it's not like I hate it. Get rid of it. It's like I just hate doing it. I just hate it. But it needs to happen because it makes sense.
We gotta play.
It adds like the suspense.
There's like co-op Splinter Cell games which we should play.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
We should play those, and then I want to play. I think at some point on the streams I want to play the Hitman games, the newer ones. Because it's like apparently like really fun, and it's like it's just the level. Like you drop in the level and then there's the level. You can kill this guy. There you go.
Oh, you can do like whatever
and that's
you
it. And like they'll give you some intel, be like, here's some guards. Like this guard's a heavy drinker. Like this girl likes to shag babes, so you can like send a babe to him, and then like.
Cool.
Beat the
so
shit,
you can get
beat the shit out of him,
it?
steal his clothes, walk up behind him, like drown him in a fucking toilet.
Wow, that's cool. I like creative. That's what that hero game has.
And the game rewards you for like doing the same level a bunch of times. Like, oh, kill him using this, and then you'll get you'll get like different items. Like you get like a coin that explodes.
That's what Batman kind of did.
Yeah.
With like the challenges, like take a guy out using this, do that. Like it was very not that intense.
Goddamn Mr. Freeze.
Oh my god, that sucked. I don't know if it was a problem with my Xbox or whatever. Like I did New Game Plus, so we just had more health, and I just didn't. You know that map that comes up showing all the different ways, whatever to kill. I didn't get that. Oh. I don't know if that's a New Game Plus thing. Like it just doesn't give it to you. Like
I don't remember. I don't think I ever got that. A map that shows you.
It's like a little picture, and it shows like different ways you can take them out.
Well, it's been a while, so I don't remember.
Maybe they just patched it out. Because one day I just didn't get it. I'm like, where the fuck is it?
I played it on the normal. They weren't hard. They're not that hard anyway. But like,
yeah.
No,
I want to play those games one time at the channel, the Batman games, because I like them. I'll probably do hard.
Yes.
That game isn't that hard.
That game, you play Asylum, right?
Yeah. No. I played City.
Asylum is fucking terrifying.
Yeah, you told me.
It's a goddamn horror game. Like there's a lizard. Like spoiler, you know.
They kill a croc part.
They kill a croc part, dude.
Yeah, you told me about it.
Fuck that shit. It's not even that hard, but like, I remember like as a kid, like fumbling, like dropping my controller, like he's getting closer, like just trying my best to get a goddamn batarang out, and it was so scary.
Yeah, those games are cool.
Yeah,
that's what I like about the Sekiro games, because you can't do like the Batman style, like take one out at a time, not get caught, and it's way better if you do that. Because as soon as like everyone there's like 8 guys, and it's already hard enough dealing with one. Mm-hmm. Well, the basic guys you kind of get used to like the pattern. So it's not that hard, but like once there's like 2 of them you can kind of handle, 3 of them's too much, I think. There'll just be like 8 of them, and they detect you for so long. So when you go back up and hide in, they're still looking around for another like, it's probably like a minute, maybe a minute and a half. But when you're just waiting, that feels like a long time. It's like, stop fucking looking for me. And then there's that one, they all just stop because they have like little indicators when they're looking for you. And they all go away except that one fucking persistent guy who's like still like, no, he's here. And it's so aggravating. Like, I can just take out that guy. But if I do, then they'll see me. And then it's just, but you know, because if you don't wait, you're going to get fucked. And then you got to start over. And it's so hard. It's so fun.
I would say you should play. You should play. You should play.
I think about it.
You should play. You should play all the Soulsborne games. Soulsborne Hero. What's the new franchise name? Because it's Sekiro. Because it's Soulsborne for a while.
Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. Souls Banero.
Souls Banero.
Souls Banero.
Hey, ole, 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 ole. Souls Banero. That's awesome.
It's been an hour and 5 minutes. You want to be done?
Oh shit, it has. I was gonna say. I was like, how?
You brought up Sekiro at like the hour mark, and I'm like, fuck. But
I'm just good like that. I like extending times.
Yeah.
Christian, who are we? What are we? Oh fuck, we didn't introduce ourselves.
This is episode 2.
I know, but like,
if you don't know who we are by episode 2, you're fucking up.
No, but like people will just jump in. Like if you find a podcast, you don't
because
go to episode 1. You go to the most recent one where they talk about current events.
True. We didn't talk about any. Endgame was out last time.
I talked about
Sekiro's been out for like a month or 2.
It's still new. It's still like, say we do,
it would have been in the first.
If we
podcast.
do 300 episodes.
True. Okay.
Who are we?
We're DudeWhy.
What do we just do?
We're Twitch streamers. Yay! Parents are proud. Real quick, my mom saw my friend Lindsay from high school, who was like one of my best friends, and she was like, "Oh, how's Christian doing?" And I was just asking her because my mom works at Cumberland, so she meets people all the time. She's like, "Good, he's always working and streaming now." And then she stopped. She's like, "I wasn't supposed to tell you that he streams. I'm sorry. I take that back." And she was like laughing. She hasn't gotten me yet. I'm just gonna deny everything.
Deny.
Long story short, I'm embarrassed I'm a streamer.
I mean, why wouldn't you be?
And a podcaster? What are these people called?
Podcasters.
Pretentious?
Dude, on our YouTube video for episode 1, so many recommendations for like other wicked small podcasts. And the worst thing is they're so high quality.
Are they?
400 views. Like came out like years ago. 400 view podcast with like
but it's
they have sets. And, like, everyone has their own microphone that goes right up to their face and has, like, a little hook thing on it.
I get that shitty one for one of us.
It's fine.
No, I kind of like this,
It's fine.
Don't do that.
Oh, yeah. My name is Lucas.
Oh, I had the gain all the way down. So we haven't been picking up anything.
You serious?
Yeah, I'm just wicked, just kidding.
I
would have been way more devastated than that.
Oh, I fucked up again.
Oops. I've been fucking up a lot, though, so at this point, it's like, yeah.
Yeah, it's classic Christian.
All right, anyway, we're DudeWhy. We're Twitch streamers. You can follow us. 69 DudeWhy is not the channel name because DudeWhy was taken by some fuck. You should buy it from him for like $10.
DudeWhy.
69 DudeWhy on Twitch. You can. I didn't do the Twitter thing yet.
We haven't done the Twitter thing, so don't even worry
about
about that.
We have a Twitter, but I'm not on it right now.
Try to find it and give it to us because we don't know what it is.
If you figure out the password, definitely tell us.
This is only on YouTube right now. So
YouTube.
If you're listening to it somewhere else, because we put it somewhere else, which we probably won't do, but if we do, we have a YouTube channel as well.
I can check out SoundCloud or whatever.
And we'll link that. Ask us for a Discord link. Yeah, ask us for it. We'll
Probably on Twitch.
Probably on Twitch.
I mean, if you put in the comments, you're not going to get drowned out in the comments. The last one has one comment.
So far.
Yeah, that's true. At this point in time, our last podcast has one comment.
Is that it?
So if you haven't heard that, give it a listen. And if you don't like it, go ahead and leave a negative comment.
No, end the fucking podcast.
Because that's a milestone
end
for
it.
us. Okay. Just getting a negative comment.
End it.
Because we've never gotten any.
Can you end it?
I can.
Will you?
I don't want to.
Have you?
Say bye.
Should you?
You'd hear the click if I ended it.
Goodbye.
Maybe I'll do a really quiet click.
Good friends. Goodbye.